Hi, this is Becca and this is going to be the reading for Gemini for June 2020. I'm going to use a couple of tarot decks, Dame Darcy's Mermaid Tarot and the Druidcraft Tarot, and then I'm going to select an oracle card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Okay, so this is for Gemini. Right, straight away we've got the Emperor coming out. So this is actually divine masculine energy. It's also Aries energy. Right. But this is a person that you may be in conflict with. Right, there's some kind of almost competition or opposition that you feel around you. It's like something that you've sensed that's underhand and someone has not been telling the whole truth of a matter, and there's been this almost black cloud energy there, where you have been trying to ascertain the truth of something and it's not been revealed to you. But I feel that this is going to be out in the open. There's going to be a revelation coming in. In this month, it's very significant because we have these eclipses happening, and eclipses always bring in fated events, and it's like the universe pushing you towards your true path and putting people in your path, and things that may seem like coincidences are actually destined occurrences. So pay attention to things that happen and people that are in your life, and information that's revealed. So at the start of the month, this is actually happening tomorrow, the 5th of June, the 5th, 6th, there's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse, because we've got the moon showing up, the full moon showing up on these cards. So I feel that this is going to be significant. You're going to be able to let go of a preconceived idea and actually see the truth of a situation. And it's like you're trusting in your intuition. You actually have a feeling that you know something, but you've kind of maybe dismissed it. But it's like you're going to realise that you were spot on. You actually knew this truth. But I feel with that, you're going to find this balance, and by this kind of serendipity, like you're going to get this wish granted. So it's like you feel that you've been stuck in a way, and there's this weird, like deceptive energy of coming from someone, and you haven't been satisfied in the situation. But then as the tides turn, you regain this balance, and suddenly you're getting this wish granted, and it's like come out of nowhere in a way. You are getting this wish fulfilled that you have actually been hoping for a long time. And even though there's been some opposition with this situation, there may be someone that's been against you in a way, or you felt that someone is giving you stress, but you need to remove that from your life. You need to walk away from whatever's giving you stress, because you don't need to involve yourself in that anymore. That's nothing that's going to give you any nourishment. You've actually realised that. You've went within yourself as the hermit, and you've gained this deep spiritual wisdom and insight, and you actually now realise that these external situations and these people that in the past have caused you stress and anxiety, you can now remove yourself from that. You can now take your energy away, and it's your choice to do that. It's your choice to remove your consciousness from that situation and not to feed it any energy. And you find as you do that, it just falls away, because you're not focusing on it anymore because it's not important. So it's like you've realised that you were heartbroken over something, something that you may have maybe even pushed away in denial, and it's like you've been processing that and you've been trying to nourish yourself because you have realised that you grieved over something. You have grieved, but there's this justice coming in. There's this justice which is coming in, and it's a beautiful balance, and it's going to balance out everything that you felt that was kind of wronged, and you felt that was it wasn't in line with what you've put in, with your intentions, with your work. But now this is coming back for you, and it's going to be balanced. And there's going to be balance in a connection because there's someone you're deeply bonded to, and you felt like burdensome over this in a way because there's a strong bond and you realise you can't escape this. But at the same time, as I said, there's going to be balance in that, and it's going to fill you with this new enthusiasm to really embark on what your purpose is. It's like triggered you. This person and this situation has triggered you into actually pursuing your passion. And to actually finally taking the reins and deciding that you no longer want to be stuck in an old toxic situation. Like you no longer want to like spend your time on like a life that doesn't give you satisfaction. You're now realizing that you want to like embark on something that's truly meaningful and that speaks to your soul and your heart. And this is something that it fills you with excitement, so you're really going to embark on that. And there's someone seeing this. Someone wants to communicate with you because they're seeing you in your glory. They're seeing that you're letting go and you're becoming this free spirit in a way, and this is attracting this person to you. There's also someone around you that is very loving. Now this is your sign, this is a water sign energy, and it's someone who lives in their heart and that's not afraid to be open and emotional, and they're not afraid. They actually love life, and they are sentimental people, and they are very kind and loving. And this person is coming into your life. This person is your wish come true, and they can see you and they want to speak to you, and they are admiring you. Right, I'm going to do a few cards to clarify. Sorry, I said King of Cups is you. I know you're Gemini. Right. Sorry, this is the wrong deck. Right, we've got the Hierophant. Justice again. So that's double justice. That's saying that you're getting things to be balanced now. So you've maybe been waiting for a resolution in a situation. So this is double clarifying that you are going to get this resolution and this truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. So this is the blue cloak. This is speaking the truth. This is hearing the truth. This is writing the truth. This is having complete clarity now. Yeah, this is owning a situation. This is owning your desires and actually getting your desires, getting what you want. Right, I see something very phallic here as well, to do with erotic desire and you getting what you want. This is random. Right, there's the owl, so it's like there's deep wisdom here, and there's the feather, so there's protection. You have this protection, and there's good luck coming in. This is the end of a cycle here. You're going to feel like a whole new dawn, rising here. And here with the high priest, this is like the Hierophant. This is we see the sun here, so the solar eclipse, this is all about commitment, and this is about soul contracts, and it's about being committed to your purpose and to your soul family. So this is actually having conviction of your heart and passion. So whatever it is that you are passionate about and you love, this is you making a commitment to that. And it's saying that you're blessed here. Something's happening really fast. We have this fast-paced energy. Yeah, someone or an opportunity or some invitation or something. Someone is there's someone maybe has a tattoo. Right, someone is throwing out some kind of communication, some offer, some opportunity to you, and it's actually on its way. And it's some offer, some proposal or confession. Right, you've got this beautiful card, which is the 10 of Cups, and this is all about the ultimate happy family and joyfulness and contentment. So this is like having everything that you wanted and feeling very content. And this is someone who is living in her passion and really expressing herself in her emotions and creativity. And it's saying that you are embodying your true soul's purpose and essence, and you're cloaked in this. It's like there's a lot of mysteriousness here, and there's like, I see autumn's significant for you, but it's like you're feeling free, and it's like you have this deep passion within you, and you're now feeling that you're living the dream, and you're actually becoming everything that you dreamed of, and emotions are going to be flowing for you, and it's like you have been so strong. You are this warrior person now, and you've tamed this beast, and you don't need to fight anymore. Actually, it's saying that you have won this battle, and you're now so strong within yourself. You can be open to receive, because the truth's coming out in this situation, and it's like a beautiful truth. Right, I'm just going to do one card. I've already got the card actually from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Right, so right, her windswept shroud wrapped closely, a girl braces against a blustery autumnal gale. See, it's saying autumn as well. A daffodil tucked behind her ears symbolises the remembrance and optimism of spring, new life, and the inevitable cycles of nature. Twilight fast approaches as the last rays of the setting sun melt into a sultry rose hue. A canopy of tiny stars will soon illuminate the evening sky. Shepherds may well delight in such a sky, as it could portend a brighter day to follow. The tree will soon shed its leaves, and the upturned roots suggest it has already endured many changes. An owl, wisely observing the scene from the barren shelter of its boughs, waits for the winds to pass. The presence of this card signals change on the horizon. Like the falling leaves and twilight sky depicted, a cycle has reached its natural conclusion. Nature reveals that the only constant in life is change itself. By wisely accepting and embracing change, you allow the old to gracefully pass in order to make way for new growth. If change is needed, you can delight in the adventure of a new phase. But if you cling too tightly to the past and carry attachments that no longer serve your highest good, tests may arise. Change always comes bearing new gifts, but they may or may not be what you imagined. At times, we are powerless to effect change, as it is the very nature of life itself. Faith is part of that ballast that stabilises us against unpredictable twists and turns in life and helps us to adapt to unforeseen challenges. You are always free to choose how best to handle change, but by seeking out the relevant wisdom it brings, you venture forward joyously with hope in your heart and a spring in your stride. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Thanks.